Hi. How's it going? Welcome. It's so good to be back. It's another week. Seems like we just got done with the last week, and here we are with another one. I mean, it's just like every 7 days we get another day, another Monday comes through, and we do this all over again. Yeah, welcome. How's it going, everybody? How are you? How was your weekend, actually? That's the most important question because the weekends we only get many of us only get like 1.5, 2 days, but yeah, weekends go by pretty fast. It seems like, and I got like cat hair floating all over the place. It's great having a short hair cat that loves to shed. Like you just do this, and it's like whew, clouds of fur. Welcome on in. We're going to be taking a look at a couple different things. Yeah. So if you don't know who I am, my name's Josh, and I basically scour the internet looking for alternative platforms and services that might be appealing or, might be something that you're interested in. Because if you're getting, disenfranchised from like Twitch or YouTube or Discord or anything like that, some of these places might be something that you might be interested in, and it does offer to take a look into it. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just like stumbling with my words because words are hard. Yep. But anyways, that's what I do is I scour the internet looking for alternative platforms and bring them to the surface for all of you to make your decisions into, Hey! Flux! Look at you.
Flux has been part of the Waffle crew for 6 months.
6 months. On that way to making that Twitch baby. 2 more months. Yeah. Math. Thank you. How's it going? Hype, hype, hype. That is definitely correct. I was saying, Clayton, this is your Friday? Work-wise. Yeah, sometimes, like I said, many of us. But I know I used to do that as well. My weekends were like in the middle of the week, and it sucked sometimes. But it's also great, too, because you can get things done normally when this stuff wasn't available during the weekend. So you can do that. Doing good? Awesome. Yeah. So the weekends were pretty good. Mowed the grass, or rest of the grass, because after Debbie went through last week. Yeah, last week. It kind of made getting into the backyard a little bit of a hassle. So that was fun. Cutting grass as 7-8 inches high. Oh, you mowed today too? Oh. Yeah, I did that Saturday. No. Friday night. Yeah, that was my Friday night. It was mowing the grass. And that was fun. And then laying down some nutsedge killer because the yellow nutsedge is everywhere. That thing is a pain in the butt to get rid of. Because you can't just pull it out. No, because it has like a nodule 6 to 8 inches underground that just moves all over pretty much. So yeah, those things are fun. And they're very hard to kill, to put it bluntly. So yeah. A lot of great things. Some new stuff that on the Twitch side of things that, I don't know what. Oh, I know exactly what they're thinking over at Twitch. Is not for, the creator side. It's just for them to make their balance sheet to Big Daddy Amazon that much better. Excuse me. So yeah, it's kind of like, hey, we'll do this what's called a drop in with that is now a opt out. This default opt out for everybody on Twitch, all the creators on Twitch. So that's fun. And there's no, it's an opt in. No, it's an opt out, but you can't really opt out. You have to do some weird stuff with it. Like you have to uncheck all the boxes that are default checked, and then you can't have anybody in your favorites. That's the only way to turn it off. It's great work, Dan Clancy. Yeah. So much fun that they decided to do that as a, like, yeah, we'll force everybody in to do this and not really give anybody else any kind of way to opt out of it. Easy way, I should say. But yeah, it's the same thing where they added in the, what was it, the power-ups. I should change that, but I'm like, whatever. If you want to spend your bits and your money for something stupid, that's on you. But channel points are for free, so you can spend and collect them as many times as you want, no problem. And it seems like Twitch, I actually wrote out a blog post. I'm going to post up maybe tomorrow or sometime during the week. But it seems to me that there is more and more of these companies that are doing the forced opt-in and not giving us and you the option to opt out. Or, easy way of opting out. Not opting in forcibly. I don't know where I'm going with that, but they're forcing themselves onto you, is what I'm essentially saying here. But why? I'm sorry if you guys. I'm gonna have to change it. Let me change it. I'm looking at my Twitch dashboard right now. I don't know why it's doing a minute. That's not what I set it up for. I did 3 minutes of ads every hour. No, it was once to do a minute and a half every half hour. So I was like, why is it only like 20-minute pre-roll blocking? Twitch, come on. Changing things when I don't... No. It's... You know what? Twitch, stop with the stupid ad. I'm sorry, you guys. It's really pissing me off with how the Twitch ad experience is absolutely viewer. They hate viewers. Essentially, Twitch hates you are watching this right now. Like I thought I had set it up correctly. CNET did that kind of forced opt-in many years ago, where if one wasn't paying attention when signing up, one was opt-in, wrote them in an email getting on them about that, and they changed it. Yeah, and Streamlabs was also had some shady. I don't know if they still do it. It's been a while since I looked into the Streamlabs website, but if you wanted to do a not text to speech, but kind of like you're tipping your streamer, but you want to add like maybe a highlighted text. Well, what they would do is charge you as a viewer something extra, but also it's a reoccurring charge. it's very shady how they went about it too, and it's like small print underneath. Like you can easily miss because you type in your message like, oh, okay, this is all part of my my $1 tip to whatever. So yeah, hey, here's $1. Thank you for doing what you do, or whatever, and the viewer gets charged a reoccurring monthly charge. Yay! Shady companies. And Twitch is another one. Like I said, with this ad stuff, it was kind of like I set it up for I wanted to do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of the pre-rolls, and I quickly went through it, and I didn't notice that they had the automatic ad length and frequency, which allows Twitch to screw your viewers over. It says, oh, you want 3 minutes? No. You wanted like a minute and a half every 30 minutes. That's what we know better. I just wish they gave us. I understand it's a business, and as a business, they need to make money. But when the way as a business you're making money is viewer hostile, it sucks, because it's the same thing with like YouTube. It commands the mind share of the general public. Twitch commands the mind share of the general public and live streamers, and that's the reason why I do my little crusade of trying to get people more informed about these alternative platforms like Owncast, PeerTube, hell, even YouTube. But it's people had this mindset. It's like, oh, Twitch is all I ever know. It's all I ever will need for the rest of my days, and it's sad, really. So, unfortunately, I do apologize if you are going to be stuck in ad hell. So, I have it at 3 minutes every hour. And it's this stupid pop-up to start collaborating from Steam Manager with a drop-in. Knock out your door. It's like the Three's Companies theme. And this is like a feature that no one wanted. No one, as a live streamer, no one wants to be interrupted with whatever you're doing. All of a sudden, and get this like knock, 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 a text notification or notification in your chat and on your dashboard says, hey, so and so wants to come in to join you on your stream. No one wants that. Like a random somebody's knocking on your door randomly. No one wants that. I like how Beam is doing it. A 15-second ad about every 15 minutes. See, that's not too bad. That's 15 seconds. I would like it if it was 15 seconds skippable. But like every 15 minutes, that's I'm guessing I'm guessing that it's going to be the ads are be taken out when you become a subscriber, which I know they haven't rolled that out yet, right? For channel subscriptions. I got to do some more homework on Beam, but like I said, I'll be diving into more of these like alternative. Like for tonight, we're going to take a look at Moonbeam. Unfortunately, it's not out, so I'll just have to look at the website and watch a PR video. But yeah, it is what it is. But I know I got a schedule. I think I got a schedule for Beam eventually. Let me look at my schedule. Live stream schedule is, because I like to do. I'm trying to keep myself at least 4 weeks ahead of schedule. So I got 4 weeks of live streams set up, ready to go. I do not have it. Well, I'm gonna have to put that in there. Actually, I have to get on because I got I got 2 more weeks lined up that I have to take care of. Or I have scheduled, I should say. So I got an ad starting over on Twitch in about 12 minutes. Sorry guys. I didn't catch it in time. I mean, a minute and a half of ads every 30 minutes. That's ridiculous. That's just way too much. Especially to run ads on a very not best time of year for ad sales, because that is mostly geared for the holiday season where companies do a lot of ad buys during November, December, and into January. After that, it's kind of like, the rest of the year is absolute garbage for ads, for ad buys, I should say. So yeah, I definitely need to go into. Let me go ahead and put that in right now for scheduling a Beam stream. Add a live stream. And it's going to be no uppercase, all lowercase. All right, Beam overview. And what we'll do is we'll set that up for September 2nd. How does that sound? September 2nd, we'll look into Beam. No, not first 2 hours. That is Indie Creator Hub. There we go. All right. We gotta do the date, so it's 02. Carry the 1. No, nothing like that. No math on this stream whatsoever. Oh, your mom's birthday. Well, happy early birthday. If I don't see you, because I'll see you next week, or a couple weeks. But yeah, it's a happy birthday to your mom. Make sure you call your mom too. And that goes for everybody else that's out there. Call your moms every once in a while. They gave birth to you. They brought you into this world, and they'll take you out. Hopefully you don't screw up that bad that they do. Let's see. So yeah, I took a look at Envision Community. They opened up their alpha site, which this is what I run, or what I use for our website, the at twotonewaffle.com, uses Envision Community. And for version 5, I'm loving how everything is shaping up so far. Like just out of the box, how to set up, like what you're seeing right now this is like the default with version 4. I mean, I could set something up, and I have in the past, where like have like a cool grid layout, but I wanted to wait because pretty much all of this stuff is not going to be viable within version 5. The developers of these plugins would have to completely redo things into the way it's going to be now going forward. No need to call her as I live with her. But then again, today was the first time that I saw her in like 3 days at 90. Oh, okay. That's good. You're good. You're a good son. I got like eyelash in my eye for some reason. Well, that's good that you help take care of her. At 90, she keeps busy. I had a great grandmother, like in the 90s, that was very like spry you know, not want to sit around. It was actually probably just like your grandmother, just running around doing things like she normally did. But yeah. So I'm not changing how things are right now. I'm going to wait till at least version 5 is out, and maybe like a version or like a 5.01 comes out down the line, because you really don't want to beta test the software in production. I'll do it. I'll set up another copy of my site into a testing site just to run through and see how things work. But yeah, you don't want to go in production with brand new out of the box software. But yeah, I'm very impressed with what they're doing, and it's very, very cool, and I can't wait to actually get my fingers into it, you know. I also got to change out the floor, because I don't know, every once in a while, if you watch my streams, I start to tend to roll off to one side. It's because where I'm sitting, the floor is not very even, so I have to situate myself in a certain spot where it doesn't move, and don't really move too much myself, because then my chair moves by itself. It sucks. One of these days we'll redo the floors, because it needs to. This floor has seen some stuff. It has seen some stuff, and it's not happy. It's cheap. It was, the bank foreclosure, and they not really flip it, but they throw in the cheapest crap that they could put in just to get it out the door and sold, which works. We bought it. It was a great house, but over time, you can tell that they used bargain basement flooring. Like by our sliding glass door for the outside, it gets a lot of sun throughout the day, so there's a strip on the floor that is faded. It's just from UV damage. Because living in Florida, we're much closer to the sun than other people that might live up north, and we get a lot more sun, and it's very brutal. It's not fun, especially during the summer. It sucks, really. And the heat and humidity, oof, no thank you. That's why I'm looking forward to November, because that's about the time when it starts cooling off considerably, and it's very noticeable. You're not, as soon as you get out the door, like 8 o'clock in the morning, you get out the door and you're sweating because it's so hot and it's humid. Yes, it's the worst. No, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna wait till the ad run goes through. It's in about 5 minutes, and we'll jump into looking at some Moonbeam. Now, I look at alternative platforms a lot. Like, I use alternative platforms. I stream to Owncast, and we also have my own PeerTube instance where I post up all these videos. Like right now, I have a live stream on PeerTube, just for archival, and it's also on YouTube as well. So I have multiple places where my videos live. Now, some might say, "Oh, that's quite excessive. That's a little overkill." No, not really, because on YouTube, just in case, because we've seen it, I know from my own personal content that goes on there, I'm more than likely never going to anger the YouTube gods, but just in case, I have my content on other places, especially ones that I have full and utter control over, like my PeerTube instance. The only way that my content's going to disappear is if I delete the instance itself off the server. I mean, true, I might do that eventually, or mistakenly do it for whatever reason because I'm messing around or something gets borked. But hey, that's all part about like self-hosting things, right? So looking at that, and also in YouTube, and streaming to Owncast is great too, because it also gives me a lot more control over the live stream aspect. And because a lot of people are going to be more inclined to, especially in the free and open source community, that don't want to deal with Twitch or YouTube or, you know, the corpo platforms. They don't want to deal with that whole issue because bad blood has been spilled and they're just tired of it. That's why I do what I do and try to bring out awareness to these alternative platforms. So that's why I stream to YouTube, Twitch, Owncast, PeerTube, just those 4, right? I'm streaming to 4. Sometimes I forget where I'm streaming to. But when looking at these different other platforms like Moonbeam, we're going to take a look into. There's also Beam. St. Clinton over on our YouTube side, he streams to Beam as well. Our majority, that's his main focus is on Beam, from my understanding. He still does that. Arena.tv was an option, but the person or a group of people that run it, you know, kind of blocked or are no longer allowing people streaming onto the service, because how they worded it is that they want to get the business to business side of things worked out first, which is fine. It's okay. Hey, it's your platform. You're running it. You do it. You do you, boo. But the thing is, there's also SharePlay. But the thing with SharePlay is that the development team don't seem to be. If anyone watches this on a replay that works with SharePlay or on SharePlay, don't take this the wrong way, but it's just, you guys seem to be like plateaued. It's you're stuck in a rut. Say clean, yeah. I've noticed more and more streams on Owncast, yeah, because it's a great service for people who want to have more control and don't want to be on like a multi-channel platform like Twitch or Beam or YouTube or anything like that. It's a single channel platform that you control, you stream to, and you don't have to be in any kind of competition with anything else. Why? I changed it. I guess what I have to do is it's on the next. See, this is why I hate Twitch ad platform or ad service, whatever the feature. I changed it to 3 minutes of ads every hour, but it still has a minute and a half every 30 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. The stream on Twitch, you're getting hit with a lot of ads. I guess on your next stream, it's going to be 3 minutes. Even though you made a change right now, we're not going to change it. We still want to roll ads. Yeah, it sucks. But that's the bed you have to lay in with Twitch. All right, so while the ad is now finishing up, I'm going to get started on getting things set up. Hey, community's back. Welcome back, everybody who came back from the ad break. I'm sorry, I did change it to 3 minutes of ads every hour, but for some odd reason, Twitch is, stuck on the 90 seconds of ads every 30 minutes. So, all right. Well, let's take a look at Moonbeam, shall we? Now, Moonbeam is one of these up-and-coming live streaming platforms that, well, we've seen plenty of them come and go. We've seen Glimish that had a good start, bad management, and disappeared, or it died on the vine. We had I was about to say live stream, but no, LiveSpace. Another one that had great promise, but unfortunately lost its funding because I guess the reasoning why that was told publicly was that the VCs for LiveSpace wanted to have AI integration into LiveSpace, but the founders and the people who run LiveSpace didn't want to put AI because everyone's doing AI. AI is everywhere. So the VC's like, okay, we're pulling our funding, and unfortunately that killed off LiveSpace. LiveSpace had great potential. What they were doing showed that you can do things out of the box a little bit. But again, you need money to run these services because the infrastructure costs alone for a live streaming platform, especially for a high definition 1080p and up, is very expensive at scale for a large amount of channels. And they did so much in a short amount of time too, because they released an API for bots. Wow. Kick still has not released it over a year later, but don't worry, Kick will have the API in another 2 weeks. Sure. 2 more weeks we'll have it. But yeah, we're talking about other platforms here. So LiveSpace got killed off. Trovo at the beginning, this is a couple years ago after Mixer died, Trovo had a great potential, but unfortunately it's still running, so it's still valuable that you can stream to it, but unfortunately it's not, how should I word this? It's geared more for the European, Southeast Asia, South America audience, because North America is, especially English speaking streams, are so not so many there that the audience is very, very tiny compared to the Middle East audience or the Southeast Asian audience or South America. It's those areas are more have a more higher number of potential viewers for streamers that stream in those particular areas. That's how I'm saying it. So, and again, I'm going to show what Moonbeam is trying to get across, which is kind of similar to how Trovo decided to to do things with their channel spaces, which is interesting. But in the Trovo's case, I really think how they implemented it was not the best way how they did it. With Moonbeam, let's just jump in, shall we? Moonbeam might look familiar to a lot of you. This is, unfortunately, I don't have access to the actual service itself, so we're going to look at the pictures and the website and their PR video that they have produced. So the pictures here is that, let's see if I can, yes, as big as it's going to get. That's what she said. It looks very similar to Discord. Has that Discord feel. And this is what Trovo tried to style its new updated channel spaces. But Moonbeam is starting out from the start with this in mind, instead of, oh, we're just a live streaming platform. Oh, but now we're going to try to put shoehorn a Discord type of feel and infrastructure into our service a year or two later. It didn't really work out. I don't think not many people are utilizing it as well as they wanted to. So unfortunately, that is still the case. But Moonbeam here is having its cake and eat it too. It's going to be a live streaming service or platform that also integrates more of a community hub that is in line with the channels. So you have, of course, your chat room, I'm guessing, and then you have your community hub. So you have right here, it shows on the picture, it has a home tab, there's a marketplace tab. Sure, sounds interesting, but okay. Videos, team, and about. So it seems that they wanted to include more of a community channel hub as the basis for their platform, which is a great thing, because if you start out with that from the get-go, you'll probably have a better chance of success instead of trying to shoehorn it a year or two later. And they also will be working on a mobile app. As I say, it's a paradigm shift, putting power back into the hands of creators. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So they got collaboration as the key to sustainability. We're introducing Realms, a place where you and your friends can stream, engage with a shared community, and monetize content all in one place. Now, this is from the mock-ups here on their website. It looks pretty. It looks functional. But again, these are just mock-ups. We have no idea until they actually release. And I'm not really sure when they're going to be releasing, but we'll see. Keep 100% of what you earn. Excuse me. Wow. We can't be sustainable if our creators aren't getting the revenue they deserve. At the same time, streaming platforms are expensive. Moonstones allow us to take our cut up front so creators can focus on building great content. What they mean by that is, if you're on Twitch, it's Twitch bits. Is the in-platform currency, like 100 Twitch bits is equivalent to $1. One Twitch bit is equivalent to a penny. So the same procedure in how Twitch goes about this is that as a viewer, if you buy Twitch bits, let's say 100, you buy 100 Twitch bits, well, you're going to get charged $1.40. Twitch front loads the cost to the viewer and not the creator. The creator, if you give a creator 100 bits, they get 100% of those. It's you as a viewer, you take the brunt of like the taxes, fees, and the black box of Twitch fees. So this is what I'm assuming is what is going to be the same process that Moonbeam is going to be looking into or will be doing, because that they can say, oh, as a streamer, you get 100% of the moonstones. Yeah, because your viewer is taking care of the cost on their end. All right, so again, this is a new up-and-coming platform. I've watched one of their live streams where, let me just get this out of the way right now, is that they are crowdfunding, which means it's like a kickstarting their service. We'll take a look into that in just a moment, but the CEO or the founder, I believe that's blanking on his name, but he did say that they do have funding. Even if they don't crowdfund, they will still be releasing or unleashing Moonbeam to the world, or as it were. So even if the crowdfunding is not successful, Moonbeam will still be releasing. So as I say, Moonbeam will be free to use after our alpha and beta phases are concluded. By supporting Moonbeam during our backer kit campaign, you can get alpha or beta access and help shape the platform's features. And they also have this Sysis work. This, I believe, is an AI type of situation. I'm guessing Pysis is our proprietary moderation technology. Initially, Realm owners will use Pisces to establish moderation settings within their realm. There is a baseline moderation standard for whatever platform wide, but moderators make decisions regarding content in their realm. This ensures Pisces best meets the needs of each realm and their unique communities. This is a great thing to look into because I believe, Pisces is a large language model used to identify, recognize, and understand the sentiment and nuances of human language. It is a tool to keep you safe online. So, and essentially, they're building their auto mod, air quotes there, with AI. I know a lot of people have, hang-ups with AI features being integrated in platforms or services that they use. So this is the thing that Moonbeam has to overcome in trying to sell the AI aspect of this auto mod. And let me just get this out of the way as well. Twitch is working on integrating AI as well. So you are not able to get away from AI essentially unless you use like Owncast or PeerTube, because there's no AI. You fully control those platforms as, free and open source software. But for multi-channel platforms like Twitch, YouTube, Beam, Moonbeam potentially, there will be cases where you'll have to deal with AI. And I know more than likely Twitch right now with the auto mod, they probably have AI already in the back end working on the auto mod. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I can comfortably say that it is a possibility that AI is involved with Twitch right now. Of course, Moonbeams, like we just said, is very similar to Twitch Bits. Earning with Moonstones, virtual goods anyone can buy on our platform. For every Moonstone fan gives a creator, the creator earns 1 penny. So 1 Moonstone equals 1 penny. Same thing with Twitch Bits. And they also have a Moonbeam Plus, which I'm guessing is like a free tier or ad-free. So running a live streaming platform comes with high costs, and we believe in transparency. To ensure sustainability while providing significant benefits to you, we've developed a Moonbeam Plus. Moonbeam Plus is an optional monthly subscription with platform-wide perks, including ad-free viewing, increased ad revenue for creators, increased earnings for creators. Okay, that I don't know what that means, but okay, and access to early features. Be interesting because I know with the Livespace, it also had a option for, or they were trying to work out an option for like ad-free, like Livespace Plus or a Livespace Premium to have ad-free. But the thing is trying to get for these new up-and-coming platforms to sway a potential advertiser into putting ads on a platform is going to be very, very difficult, especially if there's a low number of viewers compared to streamers. Like if you have more streamers than you do viewers, and all you have is just live streamers streaming to each other, there's not really any kind of interaction at that time. So it's going to be, they're going to have to work on increasing the potential ad revenue that, for Moonbeam. And it's just, that's hard work, especially for something that just doesn't have a proof of it does have a proof of concept, but it's not publicly out there for the advertisers to look into. They do say that they expect to begin alpha phase in Q4 of this year and beta phase in Q1 2025. Did this work? It did. Welcome. It did work. But yeah, so you can get into their alpha and beta phase by going to their crowdfunding. So let's take a look at that. But before we do that, let me just go ahead, look at a couple other different things here. Can you stream on Moonbeam and simulcast on other platforms? They do. They don't have an exclusivity clause. I believe all creators should stream and simulcast on as many platforms as possible. Okay. Which is a great thing because, what was it? Late last year or mid last year when Twitch finally, after years of being potentially the only platform to have an exclusivity clause with its creators, they dropped it, and now you can stream anywhere and everywhere, which is a great thing, really. So let's take a look at their crowdfunding. So let's take a look at what you get for backing. So here's a little bit. This is their automod, their prices system. That's their AI for automod. So they have a mod queue, which, you know, I'm glad that they're looking at working on this on the onset of releasing the platform before the general public has access to it, so they can narrow down any kind of issues. So they have this from the start, which is a good thing. Great, have automod. That's a great feature. Keeps you and your community safe so you can focus on creating. So this is potentially what a live stream on Moonbeam will look like. It's very basic, it's very generic, which is okay. It gets what you have for a live streaming platform. You have the live stream and chat on one side. What more do you really need? Well, there's a little bit more, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, it's a very simple design. Of course, you know, they're going to iterate it, put some innovation, try to make a little bit more on it. Yeah, Moonbeam, let's take a look at that. Is from the onset, they are going for more like a community hub for your channels. So it kind of has like that Discord look to it. So we looked at this earlier, but just to take a quick look at it again. So you have like your different servers / channels that you can, I guess, follow, which is one thing that, if you think about it, Discord could corner the market and be a competitor to Twitch if they did this by improving their live streaming feature set, because they already got hundreds of millions of accounts on Discord. They can easily roll this up too, but again, live streaming infrastructure is highly expensive, and Nitro is going to probably be bumped up to $20 a month instead of $10 to cover the cost of live streaming. But again, as a new platform that is coming out, to start with this mindset and how everything's going to be structured and how it's going to be looking is great. Instead of trying to shoehorn a feature later down the line, and when you got people used to one way of doing things and you change it up completely, yeah, that's not really going to work all too well. So yeah, looking at the live stream, so you got your live chat and your live stream. And I'm sure, like they have the player controls. I'm sure they're going to change the look of it down the line, or after release, or go through alpha, beta channels or testing. But yeah, from the onset, it looks good. It looks fine. That's what I like to see. I like to see a live stream and chat. Reminds me a lot of Gilded, actually, because of the recent post sidebar and that thing. I really like this, though. Hope this is a self-hostable thing. Unfortunately, it's not. This is more than likely going to be a multi-channel platform. So it's not open source. So unfortunately, it's not going to be like Owncast. Did I close out backer kit? No, I did not. All right, so live stream. I was hoping where they have the... Oh, so if I go to creators... Well, this is BackerKit itself. Support us on Backer... Okay. Alright, so I guess you can sign up with your email to get updates. I guess they have cut the BackerKit, or it had passed. It's over with, so... Oh well. So unfortunately their BackerKit has expired. I thought it would be a little bit longer because I did look at it, I think last month. So I guess only 30 days. But anyways, sorry. I should have done this at an earlier stream of this instead of later, but their BackerKit is over.
Hey, streamers.
So, of course, go through the PR video. Is, you know, streamers, you know, are these people that are so like down in the trenches, so no control over what they do. We'll give you back the control of your community and stuff like that. And you know, it's a great thing to see that a platform or a group of people are interested in trying this initiative, because you know we really do need some competition out there for the likes of Twitch, because as what we have right now, you're getting ads. Twitch, I'm sorry again, you're going within less than 8 minutes, you're going to get hit with another set of ads. But yeah. Moonbeam, hey, how's it going? Hey there, Anthony, you're COO of Moonbeam. You can see the BackerKit that is still up if you go to the BackerKit itself and search for Moonbeam. Oh, okay. We have a lot of info there for folks to reference. Welcome on in. Let's take a look. Okay, so if we go to... Oh. You had a link. Pays a look, right? So how's it going? Welcome. All right, so let's take a look at their BackerKit. Let's see. Because I know you guys, Anthony, I caught your live stream a couple weeks ago. I believe you mentioned even if the BackerKit is not successful, you're still releasing. You're still going public, essentially, right? Yeah. Click on story. There. Okay. Thank you. All right. So let's take a look here. So you're funded already 136,000. Your projects are almost funded. Let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of funding into launch. The BackerKit was just to get buy-in for our vision so we can protect that moving forward. Cool. Because I know on the website you said if you wanted to have, I guess, early access into the beta and alpha and beta stages to go through the BackerKit. It's not required. If you don't want to do that, anyone else is watching, you don't have to. I think my long chat may have ruined the stream setup. No. Hold on. Yeah, it's just the browser overlay kind of got borked. Oops, sorry. All right, so let's see. Let's watch this on Tubes of You.
Checking out our campaign for a new live streaming platform called Moonbeam. My name is Pat Conry, and this is Anthony Joyce Rivera.
All right, so Anthony, this is the CEO.
We're going to talk about three things today. Down below, there'll be more information. But first is our moderation system called Pixis. It is really keeping people safe, and it's revolutionary technology. Secondly, we're going to tackle collaboration and community.
Now, that's very important because we already talked about it, where it looks like you're integrating AI into your auto mod, which is pretty cool to think about. As I know Twitch, forget where Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, had mentioned that he was at a conference, I think, not even like a month or two ago, that AI is going to be a big thing within Twitch. Also, the site isn't mock-ups. It's a real site being used to... Oh, okay. So all those images are videos. Oh, okay. Thank you for pointing that out. That's actually very helpful. Because, you know, with mock-ups, as you know, mock-ups is like, yeah, we can tell a story, but it's not going to look the same. But that's actually, thank you for pointing that out, it's an actual... We know, right? But yeah, with integrating AI into AutoMod, and it's actually really cool to see that you guys are doing the AutoMod from the start, because a lot of places like, oh yeah, we'll get to that eventually. We just need to get our site out there and get people streaming onto it. We'll figure out AutoMod at a later date. But to see that you guys are thinking about the creator safety and also viewer safety is a great thing to see.
Reimagine what that means on a live streaming platform and what we call realms. And third and foremost, we care deeply about creators making their fair pay on our platform. So we have moonstones and we've implemented revenue splits for all creators. Please check us out below and support us. We really need you on this. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and that's the thing. Thank you for coming out. Is a great thing. That's what I like to see is the people who are working on trying to think outside the box and not just, you know, oh, we're making like a Twitch clone, but it's blue or another color. We're trying to do something that's more out of the box style. Yeah, we want to be transparent about our use of AI. We aren't hiding. In fact, we believe we can be one of the first to use it. And like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I don't know if you guys are here, but AI, I know a lot of people will have a hang up with AI just the mere mention of AI to be like, nope, I'm not touching it. I don't want to deal with it. And that's perfectly fine. That's your prerogative. That's cool. I myself, I use AI as a tool for like these type of videos because I take this portion of the live stream, I edit it down, and I take the transcript of it and make it as a blog post. That's how I use AI. It saves me time instead of having to go through cutting up the transcript to make it more readable. That's the term, right? Yeah. I use AI in that way. I'm just letting it use my words into a more a better format to get my point across instead of trying to read through a video transcript, which is, yeah, anyone who tries to do that, I'm sorry, but especially with my videos. Oof. But that's how I use AI. I don't use AI to create my content. I don't go to Chat GPT or Chibity and say, hey, write me an article on Moonbeam or Oncast or Peer, whatever. And it spits out some garbage and I'll quickly pass through it. Yeah, it's good enough. Post it and on to the next. But see how you guys are actually using AI, and I'm being very transparent how it is being used. Thank you. That's kind of like a fresh breath of fresh air. And pretty much also doing, I like to say comparison to how Twitch bits and how your moonstones. It's pretty much like a one-to-one comparison. I don't like uppercase A, uppercase I as touted by those OpenAI, but I'm fascinated by machine learning in general and hope we can create a more ethical environment. Yeah, again, I'm in the same boat as well. Because I understand how people have this, oh, AI, it'll take our gerbs. Hey, ain't going to take our gerbs. But, you know, AI is pretty much in everything and everywhere. So you can't really get around it. Let's take a look more. So let's look more at this. Was it Pisces? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your system's name. Like I tell everybody in my live streams, I'll butcher names. I don't mean any ill will to it. It just, you know, it's just me.
All right, I want to talk about Pixis. As the father of 3 young boys, I'm excited that we've developed this revolutionary technology. It is something that identifies cyberbullying, hate speech, toxic language, and it completely prevents it. It is a tool that you use.
Hey, Corey. You made it. Welcome. Yeah, really intrigued by Moonbeam. Missed investing in the backer kit effort, so I'm chomping at the bit. The bit for the moment it becomes available for post beta. Many of us former LifeSpace folks are very interested. You made it. Yeah, Pixis. Okay. Well, Corey, I think you can. I'll have to make an account. I think we have actually Anthony, the COO from Moonbeam, is in chat on Twitch, and are people able to contribute still? We hope to open up everyone early next year. We will have options to give $1 still via your backer kit in a few weeks. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, because I was trying to see if it was still open, but I guess it is not at this moment. All right, so let's go ahead and continue.
That you control, and it reflects how you see the world around you and what you want to engage with. I'm going to let Pat describe a little bit more about Pixis, but I hope you join us along the way and make this become a reality. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anthony. Pixis is a next-generation moderation system designed to keep your community safe. It preemptively filters out messages from the chat, understanding the sentiment, not just keywords. It's a next-generation moderation system that I built to keep Moonbeam a safe place for everybody who goes on it. It's trained to organically adapt to your community's needs, working hand in hand with your moderators.
Cool. Yeah, it's again, it's AI. I mean, and you guys are very transparent in how it's working for, or how it will work. So definitely that is something that is very interesting to see. And I know that you guys have been working on this probably for a while. Twitch is actually opening up or doing a where it's like a auto mod queue, depending on how they just posted on X Twitter that like how the terms used is, it puts it in, it tells the viewer that the chatter says, are you sure you want to post this in the chat, because what we see is kind of like mean or something like that. So, and unlike you guys, Twitch is not saying, oh yeah, we're using AI. It's just, you know, it's the black box of Twitch. Excited about this, but sad that it's not self-hosted. Was hoping to spin up a monolithic moon base or for my community. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's not. Anthony can confirm it's not going to be open source for the free open source community to go through and utilize. Yeah, I'm actually, again, like I said, this is what I like doing, and this is what I do to bring awareness to these other platforms like Moonbeam. There's Beam, there's Owncast, there's PeerTube. That's what I do for alternative platforms too, like Twitch and YouTube. And this is what I like to do is, even though I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm not preaching to the choir. If I was just streaming on the Owncast, I'd be like, yeah, we know. Yeah, there's no open source at this time. Let's see in stream chat. Pixis. So, of course, going through, excited to see his recipe come to life. Amazing chef. And I'm sure it's going to come up with, yeah, it's just saying that it has the tags on it, like neutral, positive, happy. So it's seeing the context of what the chat messages are. And I'm sure, like, if something comes up, like hateful, like innocuous, neutral, supportive. And that's pretty cool that I'm guessing, well, these tags, I know I'm probably going in more into the weeds. I don't know if you'll be comfortable for answering this question, but is what we're seeing here the streamer view, or is it the viewer's view with those tags? Because if it's like the viewer be able to see that as well. So the way that works is that Moonbeam has an overarching moderation baseline for what isn't allowed, illegal stuff. Yeah, of course. Then the realms get to set their own settings to restrict or allow what they want. Oh, everyone can see the sentiment. You can turn it on or off. Awesome. Thank you for giving us, options and features that we can opt in or opt out. Unlike Twitch here with a drop in. Ugh. No one wants that. But yeah, it's definitely some cool features that you guys have going on here. Actually, let's take a look at realms. This is what I'm actually interested in, really, because we've seen it before with like Trovo, and after like a year or two of shoehorning in their Trovo spaces, more of like a Discord type experience into something that people had already been used to one way, and now you're completely changing how they interact with each other and their channels. With Realms, within Moonbeam, you guys are starting off from the bat and doing this, and then be like, this is what we are, and this is who we are, and this is what's going to happen. And it's more like a community wrapped up with your stream. It helps with a lot of context and written text. The sentiment helps folks understand how what they said might be perceived as contextualized by others. That's why a lot of people might come off as mean when they aren't trying to. Exactly, because as we all know, for people, all of us that deal with text-based systems and all that, context is lost in a text-based system. One person might perceive what you wrote as downright rude and mean, while another person will look at it and be like, that's okay, that's funny. So that's actually pretty cool that you have the contextual tone of what that person wrote. That's smart. Good one, you guys. All right, let's take a look at Realms.
As a creator, I know what it's like to be driven to burnout. The perpetual content output is unsustainable. So I love that on Moonbeam, we have changed the way that occurs, and we've developed Realms. Realms are where you collaborate with others, where success relies on a teamwork approach, where you have your community with you all in one place, co-located with your content. No more different platforms, no more working alone. This is a place where we can all thrive, not compete with each other. And I'm excited about that.
Don't settle for a channel when you can run your own studio. With a Realm, you can collaborate with other creatives by allowing them to stream to your...
And Corey says, the visual examples you provided are quite clean and clear. The Realms idea is really, really attractive to me personally as I try to develop a community around my art. It seems like much more robust and complete streaming platform, more than just streaming. It's a hub of sorts. Yeah, if you don't know Corey, definitely, I'm going to give Corey a good plug. If you like great art for, like, digital art, I should say. I'm sorry, Corey. Go check out Corey Artist, because what he does, chef's kiss. But yeah, because I did make the mistake earlier. I called these mock-ups, They're not mock-ups. Those are actually the pictures from actual, or the videos are from the actual platform itself. So I thank Anthony for that, to make that correction. I'm sorry. But definitely check out Corey Artist here on Twitch. He's made some great stationery, some postcards and stuff like that. And I think Corey's streams might actually be perfect for Moonbeam. Would there be is there a feature to allow guests on for my streams? I like to include my friends in a Discord voice chat while streaming. Good question. Kind of like a squad streaming or guest star. I know I throw shade at Twitch a lot, but their implementations of certain features are not the best, or how they go about it. But yeah, is there going to be a feature to allow guests on your stream?
Your community. And chat is fundamentally different here on Moonbeam. It's where your community lives even when you're not live, and is always protected by our powerful moderation system, Pixis. We don't anchor creators to one place either. Simulcast to multiple platforms and to multiple realms.
Multiple realms. Interesting take. I picked up on that. So you could be able to go to different realms as a creator, right? You can stream with others. Right now in alpha and beta, we won't have integration built into the platform itself, but using Restream or OBS or etc., you could set that up. Awesome. I know there's a platform called Picardo that can do multiple streams, each of those by voice. So I think it just answered, Anthony just answered there. But in its current iteration, if you do have access to it, they don't have it on pretty much. But the feature set is in the works, is ready to go, I'm guessing. It's actually, yeah, if you're a streamer, we want you to stream to multiple platforms, and also you'd be able to simulcast in multiple realms. So as long as the realms gives you. Let me ask you this. As a creator, I'm opt in and opt out. Is it default opt in or default opt out with these features? Well, let's just say like any features in Moonbeam. Let's say with the streaming together in different realms. Will the realm owner have the option to allow or disallow? And will they, when they first create their account or their realm, will that be feature for, like, say, stream together be turned on as default, or be sitting there and say, if you want allow this, click this button or slide this toggle to turn it on, opt in? The reason why I'm asking that is on Twitch just today, they put in the, okay, a realm owner is like a Discord server. No one can do anything in a realm unless the realm owner gives specific access to a streamer. Okay. The reason why I asked is because like Twitch just put in the drop-in feature with guest stars. So right now, it's on by default. I have no choice in the matter to have people, affiliates, community streamers or partners can click on my stream or my name on Twitch and hit a button, and I'll get in chat a notification like so and so wants to drop in, and there is no way to turn that off. The only way to do it is a convoluted way, is to uncheck 3 boxes and to have no streamers or no other channels in your favorites list. So that's what I mean by opt in or opt out. Thank you. Thank the people looking out for us creators instead of whatever. Yeah, they're doing that just to force collaboration. Yeah. You get it. You get it. St. Clinton, I think in the future, Josh, it would be great to have him on via AV or just audio, as this would be a great way to promote Moonbeam and get more viewers. Yeah, Anthony, if you want to a date in the future, I would definitely love to talk your ear off and get your if you'll be willing to on a future date to come on stream. Yeah. Everyone here, everyone hates this feature at Twitch, and Twitch is ignoring everybody. Says, you know what? Deal with it. We don't care. Like Corey said, opt in. It's always better. Thank you. So real, so awesome. Yeah. And that's what sucks too. And it's the same thing that happened with the power-ups within channels. We, as the channel owner, considering Dan Clancy has continuously said, at Twitch, we provide you a stage for your stream. Well, obviously, we're leasing that stage, and you have more say over what we can do in that stage than we can. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely send me a message. Yeah. Why? Again, allow. Twitch, come on. Yeah, we don't have an option to turn off those power-ups. The only way we can dissuade people from using them is to set them at their max. I think it's like $100. So it doesn't turn it off. It just dissuades the normal people from using it. I mean, it doesn't dissuade a whale coming through. So, oh, I got $100. Here you go. Whatever. It doesn't stop me. But yeah, just to understand that you have that from the onset to give creators the options. It's.
You sure about that? You sure about that's not why?
Yep, that's right, Flux. You sure about that? Let's take another look at another video for Realms. Of course. This, I love the look of this. Yeah, that's not the approach we want. You know who knows what is best for them and their community? The folks like you doing it. Yeah. Off topic, but I love seeing that other creators on Oncast. Yeah. And that's what, the great thing about these alternative platforms. So many of us have been truthfully say is that we're sick and tired of how we are being treated by the likes of YouTube and Twitch. Before, we didn't have these options. We would just be like, yeah, suck it up, Buttercup, and deal with it. Too bad. And if you don't want it, where are you going to go? If you don't like it here on Twitch, where are you going to go? YouTube? Haha. And vice versa. But it's so great to see now. And I would definitely love, because I have to say, to keep it real, is that we've seen plenty of these up and coming platforms come up, and I want to say best of luck, because I do really love seeing what I'm seeing. It's like the best of both worlds. It's like Discord and Twitch got together and gave us this. I think live streaming platforms fail to realize live streaming communities should exist even if a creator isn't live. When you're not live, you have zero discoverability and growth. See, Anthony, thank you. You get it. You get it. This is precisely, exactly. I like what Moonbeam is doing, but I'm scared of getting burned and thrown around like I have with Twitch and Discord and Twitter. Yeah. And that's you're going to have a lot of people coming up that have gone through multiple platform growth and death. And we saw a lot with when Mixer died. Mixer had great promise. Yeah, and that's why I hope that what I'm saying done right. And so far, what Anthony's been saying and what they've been posting out here is yes. I see this as a lot of success. I know people. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disparaging other live streams except for Twitch platforms, but with like the folks over at SharePlay, they're had a great system, and at the time, is something that I can see was working, but their sustainability is not, they're there. They're, I hate being saying the wrong thing and being taken out of context, but it seems to me that it's floundering. Not that much work is being done into it. And I don't want to give you guys Moonbeam like big heads, like, oh, I can't even fit through the door. Yeah, they're talking about, yeah, we're the new hotness. But no, it's just like it's a careful approach. How as creators we don't want to be burned again, so we're kind of like cautious, and hopefully you guys understand that as well. So yeah, and when you look at why all live streaming platforms fail is because they can only get revenue when a creator is actively streaming and consuming immense bandwidth cost. Moonbeam, you don't need to stream, and creators can still earn revenue be generated to sustain the platform without the inherent need to consume bandwidth and incur high cost. Advice to Moonbeam, do not go public whatever happens. Please, begging you on paws and knees, do not go public. No IPOs. Yeah, we recognize, for transparency, we recognize the immense hurdle we are trying to tackle. So that is why our approach is so different. It must be so that why our platform is more than a different color. Yeah. And that's the thing. When Trovo came out, so many Twitch streamers be like, oh, it's just like Twitch, but green. Same thing with Kick. It's like, oh, it's green and it's the Wild Wild West. And it has gambling. Well, it's live space, but it's magenta, or Twitch, but it's magenta. Yeah, and thank you for being transparent, and that's what I like to hear is that you as the team for Moonbeam as part of the team is the overall. Community feeling that has been growing for the past couple of years of that. Okay, I go to Mixer, I have a great time. I'm very successful on Mixer. Mixer shuts down. I have to go back to Twitch or Facebook Facebook gaming. Facebook gaming is absolute crap show, and we see it now with Stone Mountain. He's streaming a lot more on Twitch or on YouTube than he was on Facebook because he sees the writing on the wall that Facebook, yeah, he might be still high up, but and Glimish, okay, it's okay. It has FTL. Twitch at the time didn't have that, so it's not really okay, but it's a new platform. It's not Twitch. Bad management, it closes down, and we're back to Twitch. Trovo, yeah, we're back and forth, whatever. I'm green, do, body, dee, do. But I want to say thank you for being transparent and saying that you guys understand the cultural that people are burnt out of trying different platform jumping, trying to say, oh, come to Kick. I'm streaming on Kick now, but half my audience or over half my audience didn't follow, so I gotta go back to Twitch. So I can see why and how you are thinking outside the box, and that is perfectly the great thing to do. You're not just another Twitch clone, like you said, more than a different color palette. All right, so monetization, yeah, we can look at that too. Yeah, we'll talk about this a lot. People should be skeptical, bleh. But that proves the point that no live streaming platform is up to snuff. People are forced to use what exists because that is all there is. So the skepticism is a sign that we are doing is necessary. Every platform has failed, and this is why we are also non-exclusive. We need to prove ourselves. Yeah, Corey brings up a great point. You appeal to the tabletop RPG live play community was a good way to start. There's more to streaming than video games. The tabletop game, yeah. And we see that already in Twitch. Game streams, yeah, they bring in lots of audience, but you got all these people live streaming their gaming sessions for 8+ hours. And it's like, I'm not going to sit here and watch someone play Fork Knife for 8+ hours every day. That to me is boring as hell. I'll watch like someone play like Cyberpunk or something, because I'm too lazy to install the game and then play it myself. But still, you can see the movement away from gaming into more of like talking head, IRL, especially now with the DJ category in that segment of creator space. A lot of stuff is going on where people are moving away from gaming, and are also moving away from the multi-hour-long sessions, because it's not conducive to a healthy streaming at all. Especially for these people that are doing like 10+ hours almost every day of the week, they're going to get burnt out quick. I do see you have something here in subscriptions. Tabletop gaming space does a lot of actual plays, which are collaborative endeavors. Gaming streams are usually individuals, so the realm approach is built around collaboration, which is inherently appealing to tabletop, and a team approach to video. Yeah, I think you guys hit the nail on the head for, especially the tabletop gaming was just a couple years ago was unheard of until not Quarter Crew. Oh. Blinking on the name. Matt Mercer, Laura Bailey. What's that name? It starts with a C. I'm not going to look for it because I know you guys are going to pop it up here. The Mighty Nine, Das Machina. Come on, guys. Don't fail me now. Critical Role. Thank you. I knew someone's going to do it. Critical Role. It wasn't until they started like on the YouTube that brought tabletop gaming into the limelight. And we see a lot of that now. It's, there is an audience for that. And what I can see, and just looking at, like as you said, a team approach to collaborate together in a single spot. Because I know a lot of these groups use like Discord and probably some other situations, stuff like that. But to have their streaming channel their community hub all together in like one spot that is easily accessible sounds pretty great. To tell you the truth, it sounds really, really good. And I like to point this out too. You probably has this, and it'll explain it better than I could.
99% of creators don't make above the minimum wage, and it's not their fault. On Moonbeam, we are tackling that problem set out the gate. Creators on Moonbeam are going to get to keep 100% of whatever they earn. And not only that, but the people behind the scenes, the producers, the moderators, the video editors, they're going to be able to have their own roles and be attached to videos and have their own revenue.
Sorry. Ads. Yeah, not me. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube and Owncast and PeerTube, you get an ad-free experience. I know I'm not supposed to say that here on Twitch. Oh well, Twitch, get over it. So we'll take a. I'm gonna take a little break. I'll go get a drink. Oh, you're back? Okay, cool. No, you didn't miss much. I was about to get started on a spiel here. One second. I'm going to take some water. I'm going to take a water break. You are so evil. No, what I was going to say is that I was going to go into the monetization thing here, and I paused it on the screen grab because this is actually really, really smart. This is really, really smart to include your team, your community, people like your mods, your producers, and like you have here, that they get a split of your revenue, and then you can change that. Let's say, oh, the streamer gets 75. Actually, I'll go for like 60, and you guys can split the 40. That's actually really smart to include that inside your realm, your platform as well. No, I have not. I don't think I have seen any other platform do this. Yeah, I love it too. I don't think I have seen any other platform do this in-house. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, you can, split it out externally through like a third party or say, oh yeah, I'll pay you whatever, like 15% of my revenue coming through, and your producer or your mob be like, okay, I hope so. I'm gonna be sitting here waiting for the check to clear. But this is actually this is really smart. Do it in-house. That's actually really good.
So when creators earn, they all earn together. There's a place on Moonbeam for everyone, and you all deserve more. And we're bringing that to you.
Yeah, this was inspired based on my experience publishing table. Yeah, I knew because I watched your live stream a while ago, that when you went through your history and going through the your experience with tabletop gaming and stuff like that. Deltoid, hi, welcome. What's up? Welcome on in. Was taking a look at Moonbeam, which is a up and coming new live streaming platform coming up. Probably early next year, but there are going to be some alpha beta testing going on currently in later part of the year. This year, I should say, but fully coming out potentially early next year. But yeah, to add that inside you as a first party system is actually really, really cool. Yeah, taking the logistical back end of reimbursement and putting it into the mechanism itself is very cool. Yeah, exactly. It does what Hollywood said. It couldn't figure out a way to give creators residuals or rev splits for streamed content. Someone wasn't being honest during the strikes. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I know I love Lifespace and what they were attempting to do to change things up a little bit And unfortunately, their VCs pulled out. It was it sucked. But to see how you guys are working on actually changing the actual live streaming system, as it were, is actually it's pretty darn cool. I know I say that a lot, but you know what? Deal with it. I'd say that a lot too. Also like to see, let's blow this up. Realms and creators generate revenue through subscription tiers they set, each with its own benefits and Moonstone cost. This approach allows Realms and creators to offer you exclusive content such as subscriber-only chat rooms, streams, emotes, badges, and more. We provide modular tools so creators can tailor subscription benefits. Okay, just off the bat, from what reading that is that you have customized tiers. That's cool. I want to know, what environments and communities do the people at Moonbeam come from? Think Patreon, but on Moonbeam. Yeah, you set your tier pricing. Again, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. So this is, of course, a lot of the stuff. I'll talk to you offline about getting together, doing something together. But there's so much to talk about that I don't want to go on for hours and hours, because I usually stream for about 2 hours, and that's my show, and that's the way we've been doing things. But it's great to see that a platform that is being built in a way that actually compliments and appreciates the creator, not just the creator, but the viewer as well. Because the viewer, they're offering their time and watching the creator. And of course, providing some monetary funds as well, if they do so wish that. The creator is using a lot of time and energy creating the content that potentially viewers will like. Oh, definitely. I appreciate you coming in here and sharing some of your insights as CEO for Moonbeam. Yeah, definitely. Definitely going to get that taken care of. To answer Macap's question, Anthony comes from the tabletop gaming publishing side. So he has a lot of experience with that as well. More experience than I do. I don't do tabletop gaming as much. I am part of another podcast that we have been not heavily involved in, but been promoting a game that from Star Anvil Studios has created for the game Secret World Legends. They had just released their tabletop version of the game, the video game. So we actually did a impromptu game session during our live stream a couple months ago. It was great fun. Mom does that as a job hobby, so it's nice to see. I'd like to try out Moonbeam. Anyway, I could do that. Yeah, Moonbeam is genre agnostic, but we started with the tabletop gaming market since we have deep connections there. But we imagine there are going to be realms for all sorts of stuff, and I can always see the wheels in Corey's head turning, like with the art stuff, and I know. Shin, what's his name? Shin, because I'm sorry, Shin, but he does a lot of font work and writing. I can see that. Oh, there's so many different things, so many different genres. so many undeserved genres that could find a great home on Moonbeam. And like you said, you don't need to be exclusive on Moonbeam. There's no exclusivity clause, unlike Twitch had in the past. You can stream on Moonbeam and Twitch and YouTube, all three, or Omcast, wherever. You can just set up your home there on Moonbeam. That Patreon-esque angle is really, really appealing to creative folks like me. You get aspects for larger collaborative, multi-creator efforts, and yet phenomenal tools for individuals too. Lots and lots of potential for those underserved genres. Yeah. Because I can see indie game development. Because right now, that market is getting a lot of light shined on it because of Thor or Pirate Software, his blow up in the past couple months, and his work on for Shorts and TikTok. But I can see like indie game development can definitely find a home there. All these different subgenres. It's just not gaming. Gaming is so passe. But there is a lot of things that, definitely take a look at, and definitely, I'm definitely going to be spreading more of getting the Moonbeams out there, spreading the love of Moonbeams. But I'm going to start wrapping up a little bit here. We're getting to the end of our 2 hours. We're getting to the end of our session. Some realm owners that are making comedy club realms with comedians and stuff. It's already getting cool seeing what neat ideas folks have. Again, there's so many different creations out there, or creatives out there, that are so deserving of the spotlight, that are just getting, overshadowed by, the big guys. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping up here. This segment of the live stream, like I mentioned at the beginning, I will be taking out and editing. And like I mentioned before, is I do use AI to create a blog post of what has happened, from my words, to put it more to a readable format. Thank you, Corey. See, this is the best part. You came at the right time, or the right stream. Were your ears burning? But I post everything on our community to twotonewaffle.com, or twotonewaffle.com. You definitely scored on this one. So if you want to learn about any other alternative platforms I talk about, like Owncast, and awesome, yeah, definitely. Let's see here. I should got an email. But yeah, if you want to look for any kind of like alternative platform stuff, did not. You said it through that, right? I'm guessing. But yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you want to learn more about alternative platforms like Owncast, Moonbeam, PeerTube, Matrix, Element, stuff like that, definitely join up on a community at twotonewaffle.com. We have the forums, we got the blog post, we got everything here. Everything sits here for your viewing and consuming pleasure, your pleasure. But thank you again, Moonbeam, Anthony from Moonbeam Studios. I don't know, Moonbeam. It was a great time talking with you, chatting you up, and I'll definitely get in touch with you. So we'll have something a little bit more in depth at a future date. And thank you for everybody who came by. It's much appreciated to see your smiling faces here on stream and to be chatting with you. It's great. And until next time, I hope you guys have a good night. And later, taters. I stream a lot every Monday, Deltoid. But also I have a YouTube channel. I have Indie Creator Hub on YouTube, and a Two-Tone Waffle channel deals mostly in indie game side of things, the gaming. I should have all the links down below in the video player. But I also have the links on the website as well. And I have the links on the screen there. You can catch, that's my socials. And thank you for follow too. I'll catch you later.
Bye.